I was like, where is Chris?
Well, I mean, what happened? Because she said it got a little heated.
Your wife, she do be disrespecting sometimes.
Truthful or disrespectful?
No, I would say it's disrespectful. Like, I'm gonna check her if she's being disrespectful to me beyond measure, you know?
What you mean, check her?
I mean, period. I don't care who it is. One thing about it, I'm gonna tell a woman, like, don't disrespect no man if you don't want a man to disrespect you.
Love and Marriage Huntsville, y'all, has been nothing short of a hot mess. And we are going to get to all the juicy details today. But it's Mary.
And Alma.
We want you guys to like,
subscribe,
and comment down below, y'all, because Tiffany and Kiki are facing off. And I just felt like...
I still think Kiki's making a mountain out of a molehill.
Absolutely.
I feel like, and I feel Stormy bringing them together.
It's crazy.
That's another one, making another mountain out of a molehill.
Yeah.
You know, there are people in life that you really don't just want to be a part of. Like, and I understand where
Tiffany's coming from.
I know. I'm actually going to say that. But I do understand where she's coming from. It's not everybody I want to be friends with. And you know something? If I see you treating your cousin horribly, I'm going to be looking at you some kind of way. And yes, probably I will not be friends with you because of that. But will I go out and say it in public? I never will.
Yeah, no.
But will I ever be good friends with you? I never will. But that will be the reason why.
Yeah.
Because if you're mean to your own family members and you backstab them any chance you get, and you see all kinds of manner of stuff against them, what the hell you gonna do with me? Right. And then if you are so emotionally immature that you can't take someone ignoring you,
that you throw a
gotta
drink,
be assaulting them. And Keisha, what's her name?
Tisha.
Tisha, listen. I would have just gone to Carlos and said, look, you know something? I
would not even gone to Carlos because Carlos don't like me. I'm going to the police.
I'm going to the police. But I'm also going to let them know I'm not going to be on set with her. I never want to be on stage with her. So she can continue, but I don't ever want to be in the same room with her. Like, and they are obligated to keep you safe, to keep you away from getting assaulted by your crazy cousin that they brought in
to tear you down.
Specifically for the purpose of tearing you down.
Yeah.
Because Carlos don't like you. I don't care what he say. He does not really like you.
Yeah, I just felt like that whole thing was unnecessary. And then my thing is,
so
Kiki, like, you're trying to say, well, don't judge me based off of that. Like, you can't tell me how to judge you, how not to judge you. Based on what I see, I mean, Tiffany said basically every time she sees you, you're belittling somebody, you're either fighting, you're assaulting somebody, or you are just being negative. Like, I don't want you in my life. Yeah. And that's fine. You don't have to come and tell me that I have to come sit down and be friends with you. Stormy, like, get a life. Like, really. I'm here
Stormy,
pregnant.
you have enough stuff going on with you.
Like, for real. Too much going on with yourself.
For you to be bothering yourself.
With that drama.
With whatever. But Tiffany talks to her husband, and it seems as though they're going to leave the show. Because she feels like very drained. She feels like she has lost herself after giving birth. My whole thing, though,
is this her first child?
No.
Oh.
She brought a child into the relationship, and I do believe he brought a child into the relationship. I feel they have a 17-year-old and a 16-year-old.
Okay. Probably a long time.
So I feel, it's been a very long time. I feel like even though it's being portrayed as Tiffany's idea and decision, it feels like it is his decision.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I remember she was crying before, like he was not giving her help. And she was crying about that. And even when he comes to sit down,
he's still not helping
and
her.
She's saying, I'm trying to, with her one hand, hold the baby with the other, trying to fold clothes. He still doesn't just come and just reach for that baby. You know how a dad would just go, hey, little man, come here. He doesn't. He squats himself there. She has to say, you want to be with Papa? For him to pick that child up. So right there shows me that he is no help to her at all. And we know that before she even had a child, he was already talking about her cutting back at work.
Well, he wanted her to because he was like, well, I'm sexually frustrated. I'm not getting enough stuff, breaking TVs and stuff. Like.
So my thing is with Tiffany, I just don't want him to isolate you. But that's what men do when they're about to really act the fool. They want to get you away from all your resources that you have, so that makes you independent.
Yeah.
So now he's going to get you out of.
And you can't work
love and
because
Huntsville
you're
marriage. The
yeah.
next thing you know, he's going to try to get you out of that job that you have, and he's going to promise you that he's going to take care of everything for you, just so that you are not independent, and he can do whatever he wants. Going probably with Marcel to a bachelor visit in Colombia.
And it's going to sound really nice. It's going to sound really nice, especially because you are depressed. You're going to postpartum and you just need a break. It's going to sound nice, like, oh, my man's doing this for me. Mm-hmm. And then next thing you know, it's going to turn into a living hell. And you're going to be trapped. Yeah. And he's going to be very happy that he has you trapped. Exactly. The fact that this man's talking about how, oh, he wants to have a baby all of a sudden. And didn't he say he didn't want a baby at first or whatever? Now all of a sudden he wanted a kid?
He wanted a baby. That's all he could talk about.
I know, and talk about how he was sexually frustrated, like all of that stuff. I feel like he's just like you said about the
my thing is you need help. I'm just wondering, where is the nanny? Like
y'all can't get a nanny at least 3 times a week or something.
Wash clothes. I don't understand.
Yeah,
I just don't get it. Why does she have to do all of that?
Very unfair. But let's go ahead and talk about Martell and Fletcher. At first when Fletcher was talking about how, oh, I'm happy, I didn't know Martell was even living with him, but we missed the last episode.
But I think he has another house that he rents out.
Yeah.
That's what Martell has been saying in one of his other homes.
I guess financial issues for real for Martell.
I know.
But he said, thank God he got out of my house. He decided to do something with his life and get his butt up. I was just like, okay, shady. I mean, for somebody who's a friend, that's real shady. Until I heard what Martell had to say. Your wife is very disrespectful, and I don't care who it is. I'm going to check them. I don't care who it is. I'm going to check them. I think that women should not be disrespecting men, and they need to be in their place, basically. And they said, what she just
help people. Something. Martell is so damn immature. He's one of those people in life. After you have helped them, they actually begin to hate you. And the first chance they get to be disrespectful, i.e. his wife, they're going to take that chance. You don't care if you're being disrespectful to my wife? That's the highest form of disrespect that man just gave that other man. With his shades on, like inside the building. I don't know what's going on, Martell, but it's just a mess.
And then he was talking about Melody, of course. I mean, I don't even know why she thinks that's a celebration. I mean, F that. That's no celebration. And I guess she wanted to go back to her new name. And the person said, it's not new. It was just like
because see, he was at the meeting when the mama talked about their ancestors.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's not a new name. This go back all the way down into the grave, yo. Okay? Go down into the spirit world. We're in different dimensions of Rogers, okay? You better ask somebody. She come from a long, strong line of ancestors.
And then,
okay?
and then Martell was like, what was it? He said, I guess the tie is really severed. You are divorced. Like, how severed can the tie be?
He was still holding out hope.
Well, I can see why, because the way Melody was on that yacht and she was going down and she was dancing and showing her daddy, I can see why he thought that was hope.
When they went on vacation.
Yes, salty. I was like, what is going on, Melody? Like, actually, what is actually happening? I mean, it seemed like maybe for a second she was considering, you know, the way she was dancing and showing off and then had the thing all low down to here. I was like, I'm sorry, if I'm going on vacation with my ex, everything's going to be buttoned up. You will not see my goodies. No, ma'am.
No, everything's going to be baggy and buttered from my neck to my toe.
Yes, let you not think I'm trying to be sexy for you. I mean, really? Oh, my goodness. But also let's talk about Fletcher meeting. Oh my God. Marcel left Tisa in Las Vegas while he went to Colombia for a bachelor trip. You are a whole married man. And then you want to gaslight her and tell that y'all need marriage therapy? What?
So is he gonna go have an affair first before he come for the counseling? Because he knows she about to find out where they went. Because Stormy was saying that it's a brothel. How she know? I don't know. Did her husband go with him?
Sip.
Or did one of the husband's friends go with him?
Oof. All of that is quite
to the point that Tisa, now you're thinking about
being a stay-at-home wife again. Aren't the kids basically grown?
No, they're not. They're still very young. Beginning teenage years. Yep.
Oh, I thought they were all like in high school, about to go to college.
I don't think any one of them is in high school. So she's thinking about going back home and being a stay-at-home mom. You know something, maybe that will be good. So that, you know, if anything happens, you can get your alimony and your child support.
Well, my thing is, as long as you have ways to make money from home, you know what I'm saying? Be a stay-at-home wife and make money at home. I mean, you don't have to be out there.
She's like a business woman. I mean, she's like an investor. So they still have to give her back her money that she invested.
Okay.
So yeah.
So I mean, I guess she could do that, but I mean, I just feel like don't let Marcel be having your mind all messed up, whatever. I don't know what that man's doing.
I don't know
went
what
to
I
Tanzania
thought.
by himself, and now he's going to Colombia. You're on a family vacation, and then you leave her. Like, Tisa, you have to put your foot down.
To Las Vegas.
That's not no family. What Las Vegas? There's naked women everywhere. Like, I remember my mama telling me that there was like naked billboards of women. Y'all went to some restaurant, there were women dancing on tables. Like, that is not a kid-friendly place.
I want to say 2012. I'm sure it's
got it more seedy.
I'm sure it's worse now, 10, 11 years later.
I will never take my child to Las Vegas for a family vacation. You take your kids to maybe Florida or something, to the water. That was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But let's talk about Fletcher, I guess, seeing his son or whatever.
Yeah, you know what, really, I worry about that son. I do. He's talking about how he's depressed. He cannot sleep. Probably he was wide awake when he was in prison to keep away from being hard. You know, probably that's why he can't sleep.
Yeah.
I do like the fact that the father says, hey, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, call me. I'd rather you call me than be out in the street. And that's great. But, you know, the son did say he will go to counseling. My thing is, the father's sitting down there crying so much. That son cannot even unburden himself thoroughly to you.
Because you're crying.
Because you're crying. You're crying so much as if you don't even want him to tell you what is really what. You know?
Yeah.
Boy. And then they're making the excuses for his wife. His wife, I don't know, she was really hard on the kids. But
well, I'm glad somebody agreed with me in the comment section talking about how, yes, she gives me evil stepmother vibes. Nelly, I feel like you should have never revealed your family stuff, because I'm looking at you totally different. Yeah. Completely. I thought you were just this sweet old lady who has been helping Mela all these years. Now I'm seeing her as the evil stepmother of the West. Yeah. I mean, really, like, your child can't even come and talk to you about her child, like, having to be put out of daycare or something like that because she couldn't find daycare or whatever, or something like that because she didn't have money, and you're flying off the handle already because she didn't tell you, and then you're telling, like, not even your daughter, but your husband's daughter to shut the F up at the table. Like, you were just out of control, like unhinged. Yeah. Like, how can any of your children open up to you when you are like that? Like, I just thought the whole thing was quite disgusting. Yeah. Like, I wish, maybe, I just kind of wish my eyeballs would have never seen the side of Nelly. Because now I don't see her as this. I can't unsee it. I mean, really. And then also my thing is, Fletcher, yes, maybe your daughter felt like she was getting the short end of the stick materialistically. Maybe that is the case, but I can see why she would probably feel that way. Because if you're doing all this stuff for your other kids and she's not having any of that stuff, I mean, how would she feel? You know what I'm saying? But I always feel like men, personally, when they're done with the mother, they usually don't give a damn about that child.
No, they don't.
They
really
don't. And now you're having her come around just
sorry
because
to
you're
say
on
that.
TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It seems quite convenient. And then also him like bringing in Nelly's son to come talk to him. Well, look, I'm great with Nelly's son. I treat him well. So what my daughter is saying is not true. I'm such a great father. Look at how nice I am being to my wife's child, who's not even my son. So you can't believe what she's saying. That's what I felt like that whole conversation was about. So much so like you're crying, like, I'm such a good father, like I'm crying for him. Like he's going through so much. As black men, we isolate.
Who was this?
I'm talking about Fletcher. Remember he was sitting out with the boy?
Oh, yes.
Yes, that's what I felt like he was doing. I felt like he wanted to rewrite the narrative.
Yeah. Because
of what the daughter I said, you have not been there for me since I was 28.
Yeah. So he's like, anytime. Oh, but he said, anytime, I'm going to be there for you. Anytime, just call me.
Yes.
You will call me to help. What I would have liked to see him do is go, let's look up counselors right now. Let's set up an appointment.
Let's be about that action, not that talk.
Let's see if we can get someone that we can talk to right now. And we can walk up the road and we can go be there. Because this is important. And I want to see you see a psychiatrist today.
Yeah.
But he didn't do anything of that. He just says, call me when you get up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Call
And
me.
my thing is also, he's like, call me if you need me. My thing is, I always feel like good parents
need my
never.
dogs. He said so. But the mother has his dog. Can you talk to mom to give that boy his dogs? For all you know, they are like emotional support.
And what the hell are you doing with his dogs, Nelly? Like evil stepmother vibes. Like just like evil woman vibes I'm getting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, because he got locked up, she had to pay $1,800 at a vet for the dog, or the dog needed surgery.
So now you're keeping the dog
Until
hostage?
he pays that money.
Evil. Like just evil. I'm going to hold your dogs hostage that I probably don't even want until you pay the bill.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just got out of jail. You know I ain't got no job. like Nelly is off. And anyway. But yeah, I also just feel like, I don't know. I just feel I'm seeing the Fletchers in a whole different light. And I don't know if I like that light. I think I kind of like them in the soft light, where they were just a support system for Melody, and they were old, wise people.
Yeah.
Now I'm seeing them in a whole
you're like,
different light, and I'm just like, ooh.
mm.
Like I'm cringing a bit.
Yeah.
But I think that was everything for Love and Marriage Huntsville. Was there anything else?
No. I am so happy that Keisha and Kim, it seems as though a start of a relationship.
Yeah.
Next week we're going to see Kimmy, I guess, talk to Melody about her affair, her changing name affair, and Kimmy asking her, was it for the community or was it just kind of closed off from us? Because we, meaning her and Tisha, did not get an invitation.
She doesn't want you Love and Marriage Huntsville people there because you know why y'all are co-workers. If she had it her way, she would not be around none of you folks.
Yeah.
And she has said that before, I do believe.
Yeah.
So she doesn't consider y'all friends.
Kim was one who said that. Actually, not Melody.
Oh, really? Anyway, I always kind of felt like they were all kind of forced to be close.
Together, yeah.
But if they had it their way, they would not be friends in real life.
That's
what I
tomorrow's
feel.
our promise, so you guys try to shoot the shit. Try to shoot the, production, try to film.
Yeah.
You know, because what if somebody else decides to leave the show?
Yeah.
You know.
I guess. But yeah, y'all, it's Mary.
You know,
We invite y'all to like
subscribe.
and comment down below.